It's beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we're going to be pairing a Belhaven Brewery Intergalactic dry hopped lager coming in at 5% ABV in a 330 can with some Planters Peri Peri peanuts. Look at them. Don't they look great? Okay, let's get the beer out into a glass, see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass then. Belhaven Brewery, I believe, is Scotland's oldest brewery. It's over 300 years old. And they're brewing some kind of like different style beers at the moment. Twisted grapefruits, twisted thistles, dry hop lagers. Interesting to see them kind of navigate their way through to becoming a modern craft brewer, if you like. We got a 2-finger whitehead, good levels of carbonation. It's a clear, looks like a lager to be perfectly honest with you. Amber lager, light amber. Let's get the aroma. Intergalactic dry hop lager. I'm getting some lemon, I'm getting some spice, I might be getting some pine needle. I mean, it smells okay. Let's dive in. Cheers. It's nice. Crisp, refreshing. Nice bitterness on the back end, a little bit spicy, peppery, touch of lemon, grapefruit. And most of all, being a lager, it's very refreshing. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releasing more of that flavour. There is a level of sweetness to begin with. It is a sweeter lager. I've had lagers that are not as sweet as this previously. It's very close to being more of an ale than a lager, if I'm perfectly honest with you, but it's tasty. It's okay. Now, for those Peri Peri peanuts by Planters, where are Planters based then? Well, they're made by Heinz Foods, okay, in Middlesex. Here we go. Always rip a corner on a bag of nuts. And I tell you what I do. I don't have one to hand. I put a peg. Oh, do I have one? Yeah. When I seal them up after, I have pegs all over my kitchen, all over the food. Look at that. Just bang a peg on the corner. Nice little tip for you. Okay, so what do they look like? Peri Peri, you think red, don't you? They look red. That's the look of them. Look of them compared to what they look like on the packaging. Yeah, they look quite nice. Let's guess them in the old chops, is it? Oh, they're really nice. Like a fluffy, buttery. I'm a big fan of peanuts, especially with beer. Peri Peri. Do you know what I find with these bags of foods is that, let me show you, there's a little bit of flavouring going on there on the nut. There's some on the hand as well. A little bit sweet, a little bit dry, touch spicy, but there could be more. there could be more flavour. What I find with nuts is, especially dry roasted peanuts, when you get down to the bottom, you find a load of dust, peanut dust, from that roasted, or in this instant, peri peri flavour. So maybe tip them up, give them a good shake to get that flavour back all over the nuts. Let's see now if they're any different. Yeah, maybe a little bit more flavour on the nut. Yeah, actually, most definitely. That's so much better. I was thinking it was slightly disappointing. Second taste, spicy, peppery, and the nuts of the very best quality. They're really fresh nuts. I had a bag from Aldi, dry roasted, that I just finished yesterday, and they become a bit of a chore. A big bag for Christmas, and they're always the last thing that kind of lingers in the Christmas food cupboard, is a big bag of dry roasted peanuts that you think, yeah, people will want to eat them when they visit. They never do. Left to me, and yeah, they become a bit of a chore towards the end. These, on the other hand, I could smash them, absolutely smash them all day long. Probably half a bag one night, half a bag the next, with a few beers. What do Belhaven say about this intergalactic dry hop lager? We brew our beer from the finest crops. This one's a lager, but it's full of hops, Centennial, Columbus and Cascade, with all Scottish lager malt is how it's made. Clean, crisp finish that's too cool to mention. Okay, the hops give this lager another dimension. Intergalactic dry hop lager. Couldn't speak properly, I had a nut in my teeth. Okay, full of Centennial, Columbus and Cascade. For me, that's a little bit of a stretch. You get a little bit of lemon, a little bit of grapefruit. It's hoppy, but I would call this more of a traditional kind of. You could probably say to some stranger, give this to them and say this is a traditional kind of lager, and they would say maybe a little bit sweet, with some traditional hops in it to bitter it. Centennial, they're saying here, Columbus and Cascade, that should be like booming with loads of grapefruit, and especially when they use the word full of Cascade and Centennial, should be booming with tropical fruit flavours, and it's lacking slightly, should we say. Let's rate it. If I had a 4-pack of this in the summer, I wouldn't complain. If on the other hand I paid a lot of money for it, which I don't think it is a lot of money, I think Belhaven beers are very reasonable in terms of price. You can probably pick up 3 cans for £5 in certain places, certain supermarkets. So I'm not going to complain too much, but if I paid, say, £4 for that can, I'd be really disappointed. I really would. I'm going to give it an honest review. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from Real Craft Beer. The nuts, however, they're really good. Really good. But remember to give them a shake. And if you live in a damp old terraced house like I do, peg the corner when you're done. Keep them fresh. The nuts, give them a good shake, shook them up. Lots of that peri peri flavour. I like them, they're an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 all day long. Thanks for watching, put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! and cheers.